Greetings, my beautiful queens and kings of you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. It's your sis Kathy Yvette coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's hop in here. Anthony apologizes to Amber yet again. Let's get into it.
Amber, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
Anthony, please. Please. No more apologies. Because see your words and your sorries. They have no power over me. Honestly.
Because Anthony has always said sorry, and it has not been backed by any actions. So, and that always played a part because he would say sorry and then love bomb her. And it gets to a point where one gets very, very, very tired of empty words, empty promises, and nothing to show for it. Your word's supposed to be bond. Your word's supposed to be everything. In the beginning, God said there was the Word. And the Word was God, and the Word was with God. Your word should be more than gold, just like your name. And but it has to be backed with something. That's how it gains value. Your name and your word gains value, but because it's something that people can trust. And when people can trust you, and it has something, integrity and character behind it, that's more than anything this world can offer. God said be, and it is. And you see, when he gave his word, the word was flesh, and it created all that we see around us today in this masterpiece we call the world. So the universe, everything, us, every person that you see walking. So with that being said, when we give our word and God is in that word, the power of what we can do and what we create, what we can create. So once Anthony finally gets some better character and work with better integrity, and he becomes a better man of God and let God use him and work through him, his word would be of value. So yeah, do better, Ant-Man.
I don't want to hear it. Could you see it? Throughout this divorce and this so-called marriage that you say that you want so bad, you have shown me who you really are.
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, God is showing you who you really are. The fact that you would say some stuff like that to me about the person who I sat up and compared myself to, felt so insecure thinking about night after night, and you keep reopening that wound, and that's just who you are.
Amber, I was just trying to get your attention. We talked about the divorce and everything.
You were just fantasizing about life with Shayla.
Get your attention.
Boy, bye.
Anthony, if that's how you do business, you're gonna get your karma anyway.
That's right.
I don't care anymore. But you should accept that's who you are. And that's why you keep failing in life, because you keep trying to be somebody that you can't be. So just be you, man. That's what you're good at.
Oh, now we got to watch those words, because just be who you are. What is that going to say for Anthony? Is he not going to care anymore to try to say anything nice? Is he just going to be a savage? Is he just going to go after Shayla if that's what he really wants? Is he just going to be full blown, just monster? Or is he going to look into himself, pray, and ask God to have him be a better man? The man that, he feel he can be, the man that God really shaped to be, through whatever pain, whatever he's been through that caused him to be the type of person that he is. Because I think Anthony can be better. I think Anthony has a lot that he is hurting over, a lot of things he has not rectified within his life since a child with his parents, no father. It's just a lot of things I think that Anthony has put value in because he feels less within himself. So he makes a lot of wrong decisions, and he hasn't had people in his life to shape him, to talk to him, to really mold and guide him to be a better man. He hasn't had those male examples. And this is what happens a lot to us in our communities, because just nobody ever taught us or showed us the right way. No good examples of a marriage that he could have built his own marriage on. So that's where that lies. Is he going to change and try to be a better man? Or is he just going to, accept that he's not good, he's not that person, he's what Amber says he is? And if Amber don't care anymore and she just wants to move on, how much do you not care? Is it going to be based on, just trying to get what you feel is fair, even if it's less than 50%? Amber, and not dwell on the money so much? What is going to matter to you? Your peace and moving on, or fighting him to the end to get this money? Now, you got to ask yourself that question, Amber.
It's okay.
So Anthony looks like he's a little upset. What is he thinking? What is he going to do? Did Amber struck a nerve? That look on his face is saying to me, looks like he's just gonna be a full-blown savage, y'all. I don't see too much peace in God in that look on his face. But what do y'all think? Let me know. Share, comment, like, tag, subscribe. Let's continue this conversation. Peace.